is our oceans that make all life on Earth possible and makes the planet appear blue when viewed from space. Earth is the only planet in our solar system that has been proven to have liquid water. Although the ocean is one continuous body of water, it has been divided into 5 major areas by oceanographers: the Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Arctic, and Southern Oceans. The Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans all meet in icy waters near Antarctica. Now, the ocean affects you in ways you might not even realize. The ocean is critical to climate and weather. Water evaporates as a result of the sun's heat, adding moisture to the air. The oceans supply the majority of this evaporated water. Water vapor condenses to form clouds, which release moisture in the form of rain or other types of precipitation. This process, known as the water cycle, is essential to all life on Earth. The ocean provides the majority of heat to the atmosphere. The ocean transfers heat to the atmosphere as the sun warms the water. The heat is then distributed throughout the world by the atmosphere. The ocean helps balance global temperatures by absorbing heat in the summer and releasing it in the winter. When Garrett Reisman appeared on Joe Rogan's podcast, he revealed things that shocked Rogan about the underwater world. Reisman is one of the few people that has been both in space and deep underwater, courtesy of his job at NASA. Now, you might want to envy him, but wait until you hear the details of his stay underwater first.
Well, you've done underwater exploration as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What have you done there?
I lived for 2 weeks in the bottom of the sea.
Oh, Jesus.
So what is the difference between scuba diving and spending weeks under the ocean?
If you're normally scuba diving and you go down 60 feet, you have 60 minutes. And then you got to come back up, or you get too much nitrogen in your blood and you're going to get bent, right? Mm-hmm. But it's not a problem if you just stay. The problem is then if you stay, you build up all that nitrogen in your blood.
Rogan wondered about how to get out from under the ocean after staying there for so long, and Reisman admitted the process was dangerous. But what has NASA been finding in its missions under the ocean? Scientists began mapping the ocean floor in the 1920s. They used echo sounders, which use sound waves to determine water depth. Sonar technology is used in echo sounders. Sonar stands for sound navigation and ranking. The sonar revealed that the ocean floor is characterized by dramatic physical features such as massive mountains, deep canyons, steep cliffs, and wide plains. The researchers believe the animal could be tens or even hundreds of years old. When the ship returned to land, the animals were studied by taxonomists who specialize in different animal groups to confirm their identity or describe new species, with DNA extracted from the animals serving as a vital source of information. And while there is more than enough ocean depth to be studied, you might wonder why NASA is investigating under the water when it's an agency that is supposed to be focused on space. They hope that the underwater discoveries they make will aid in revealing some of the mysteries in outer space while also testing some of the equipment and experiments required for missions elsewhere in the solar system. The depths of the Earth's oceans are eerily similar to some of the conditions NASA expects to find on other worlds in our solar system. They may even provide hints as to where scientists should look for alien life. The Hadal Zone is the deepest part of the Earth's oceans. It is a foreboding place worthy of its name, named after Hades, the Greek god of the underworld. Few vehicles can survive the plunge into this dark abyss. NASA scientists are attempting to explore and probe the limits of life on Earth here in collaboration with the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution in Massachusetts. In recent years, marine biologists have sent multiple landers equipped with sensors and cameras to crash land on the Hadal Zone's floor where they take measurements. Engineers from NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Southern California, however, are developing Orpheus, named after the ancient Greek hero who traveled to the underworld and back to map the more inaccessible depths. Orpheus uses highly sensitive cameras to identify rock formations, shells, and other features on the ocean floor to build three-dimensional maps dotted with landmarks. While sending robots to Europa and Enceladus may be decades away, NASA scientists are already applying what they've learned from deep-sea exploration to space missions. And NASA will send a robotic rover to our moon's south pole in 2023 to look for water ice. The Volatiles Investigating Polar Exploration Rover, or VIPER, will study ice near the lunar crater Nobile in the hope that it can be mined for rocket fuel or drinking water. While not operating underwater, a lunar rover will face many of the same technical challenges. Let's hear what impresses you the most among the creatures living in the deep and dark depths of the ocean in the comments section below.